Since the Cybertruck was released, we've seen what it's capable of, and I got an amazing opportunity to partner with one of my favorite brands, Copart, to buy one of the first ever totaled Cybertrucks off their website. And now I'm diving right into rebuilding it because I want to get ahead of the curve and really understand the future of electric vehicles. EVs are going to become more affordable and a great way to get maximum horsepower for a great price. And I want to be ready for that future. Since the last video, I found a totaled Cybertruck and bought it with a lot of issues, both mechanically and cosmetically. With the whole front end being smashed in like a pancake and with bent parts everywhere, there were a lot of things that needed to be replaced. So as the truck was being shipped, I had a plan to send it straight to a Tesla charging station. Even though it charged to 40%, the truck still wouldn't stay on. Charging. Wait, did you undo it?
No, I haven't touched it.
Wait, look what it just did. Look. I said stop charging and now it's gone. It was basically a brick. So once I diagnosed the issue, I ordered a 40-volt battery, which would allow the car's accessories to stay on and allow me to hopefully drive it. I also purchased a bunch of parts online and also sent the bumper and fender out to a body shop to get straightened out. After the last video, I was able to get the Cybertruck on and running, but I couldn't drive it. Critical issue, pull over.
First
it's not working.
Drive.
See, like the steering, the wheels aren't moving. A few days later, I had to travel for some events and I got back and the Cybertruck was dead. Completely dead. Windows are up, I'm locked out, and I don't know what to do. Kinda wish I left the windows open. I just didn't expect this to happen. So the truck is completely dead and I don't know what my next steps look like from here, so yeah. While I was thinking about how to get into the Cybertruck, the guy from the body shop came back with the fixed fascia for the bumper and the fender. Yeah, dude, it looks really good. It doesn't even look like the dent was there. Can you even realize there was a dent that was right here? Dude, look at the dent's gone. He got rid of it. Bro's a mastermind with metal. Oh my God. You can't even notice it.
So this is the part that I've cut out.
Oh, yeah.
Ran it through the finishing hammer and re-welded it.
So to be able to bend it back,
Yeah.
It looks good though.
It looks factory.
You can't even tell. It looks good as new, honestly. We just have to just clean it up. Yeah, no, I think it's good. Where was it? Where was it bent at?
Right there.
Was it right there? Yeah, it's flat. It's like flat as can be. That one's probably easier, was it?
Yeah, that one's, yeah.
That was a lot easier because it's flat. It's not a constant curve. So I've been gone for about a week now. I've been drifting literally my 240 at Drift Week, and I bought this on Facebook Marketplace, and now we're gonna see if we can bring this thing back to life because it literally just died on me while I was gone another week ago. But let's see what happens. Because the thing's completely dead, I have no idea if it's actually gonna like receive the charger or if I'm gonna have to pry this open because this is where the charger like goes in. It's really weird that they put it that direction. It slipped in. All right. Okay, that's on. Clearly that is on. You can see the Tesla. We'll see what happens. So this will allow me to hopefully like open my vehicle, but we'll find out. We're just gonna wait till the morning to see what happens. I don't think that it's gonna turn on right now, but we'll find out in the morning. So we're just gonna give it some hours and some time. I left the Cybertruck on the charger for 4 days and it did nothing at all. So I hooked up the jumper cables to the only reliable thing on this property, which was my diesel truck, and it didn't work either. Wow. It's really that dead. But then this happened. Oh, there it goes, there it goes. That's what I was waiting for. There it goes, that's all I needed. So right now that's not working. So it says it's 0% charged.
But does it say that it's charging? Like it's plugged in?
It says it's charging now. So now what I want to see if I can plug that and then this will work. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna see if I can actually...
Oh, the light's working on it.
Okay, now I put it on. Okay, now it says it's starting to charge. And now I'm gonna unplug it from the truck. Can I wait till it gets 1%, maybe, or?
I would say, yeah, let's wait till it gets to like 1%.
Okay, it's gonna take a while for it to get to 1%.
I mean...
But this is what it tells you. We plugged that in for 4 days and it did nothing.
Yeah.
So that's what's crazy. So but I'm gonna try pulling it from that and just see what happens.
But also while it was plugged in, the light wasn't on showing that it was actually charging.
Which light was?
The light on the handle wasn't on when we had it plugged in.
Oh, this thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Screen's still up.
Still on?
Still on.
Yeah, I'm unplugged. That's good. Okay, that's good. That's all I think I need to do. I just need to boot the system.
That's all it takes. That's crazy.
I know, that's what I wanted to do. So I'm glad that's good because this fender can go on now because the way to put on the fender is the way to open the door, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna leave the truck on the charger overnight now that it's finally holding a charge, and we'll see if tomorrow morning if we can actually get it started up. It's not allowing me to drive. It's sensing something wrong with the system. what I think I have to do is I have to start putting the whole front together. So I think that's what I'm gonna start doing now. Time to grab my tools. So I've laid out all of the parts here, as you can see, from the starting to the bumper release part, to the bumper itself, to some latch stuff, and I don't know where this stuff goes, and then the actual part that you see, which is the front. Way over here is where the insurance people, you know, went in and took apart the whole truck, and then they got to this part and they went, you know, this part's messed up, something shifted here, I think this part shifted, it cracked at the windshield, and so this is where, like, this part's out of my jurisdiction, but this part here, where you just put some nut and bolts together and put it back together, is not too hard. So all I have to do is put this piece on, which they put on here because they didn't know how to take apart the Cybertruck because they'd never done it before, and that's where they got this piece off. This piece goes on right here, and this is where we find out kind of what really happened. As you can see, like, it all still fits on, it stays on, but this part is so damaged a majority of the truck can't go back together. So I ordered one. That's what's in this box right here. In this box is a brand new version of this. With this brand new version, and with everything actually on it, I get to actually put this truck back together majority of the part of the way, so I can at least hopefully move it, because I'm guessing that's the problem with it right now, is that it's not together. Are you kidding me, bro? Dude, it's like every single time I order something, look at this, look how bent this is. Look where it's supposed to be. Dude, I don't understand, bro. This has happened like 3-4 times already. Why do they sell broken shit? I don't understand. So even though this is like my 5th time ordering parts and them coming damaged, it's because during the time I'm filming this video, I didn't have access to new parts at all. The only place I can get them was on eBay. So I've been having to deal with this nonstop. There have been a few things here and there where I've been able to buy brand new, but really it's just been this. So what are the hunches of why I don't think this car can run and why I'm getting the red flashing screen of death is because I think a lot of the parts on the car aren't connected, and the car was previously in an accident. So I think one of those 2 reasons is why the car won't allow me to drive. I honestly think it's because a majority of the parts on the front end of this truck are completely ripped apart, and it senses that it can't drive because half the truck is missing. So my goal is to put the truck back together in order to get it to drive. So let's see if we can make that happen. But I have this on, but not fully secured, but I plugged in this camera here, and then that one there, so now I want to see if my cameras will actually turn on, and then now, like, it's sensing, like, redundancy, because that's what is allowing me to drive. Can you see that? Left side's not even showing. The rear, the right side, but the front is not showing. So it's supposed to be the front and the left side. So for some reason the front is not showing. I'll go in service mode, see what I can do. Reset DAS, look, so you can see it's failed. I don't know what to do. Maybe the camera needs to be recalibrated, that's probably why. So it's not even gonna sense it. I think I just plug everything back in and I send it to Tesla and I try not to mess with it. The body lines should get fairly close. And if it's far off, then there's good body damage over there. But I think it's nothing that like a frame shop can do. So let's see. So that right now is what it looks like over here, which is kind of big, not gonna lie, kind of big. But let's just see over here now. It's a little bit bigger. It is a little bit bigger for sure. That is a massive difference. That is huge. I hope it's not the whole strut tower, but it seems like this area has moved. So it was a pretty big hit, man. Like, this is actually a pretty big hit now that I'm seeing this. This part I can see right now is a separate piece. So all of this. So I'm hoping that I can just order this, or we could just grab a chain and just yank it a little bit this way, and everything will follow. See, I just stopped it. It says critical issue detected. So something's going on where it's like battery low. There will be significant less energy available for your battery if it gets colder. We recommend charging now. Loss of system redundancy. I don't know what that means. Unable to shift out of park because the vehicle was detected a loss of redundancy. So right now we're trying to figure out what is system redundancy. Like, what does that mean?
All right, so it says when the Cybertruck reports warning about a loss of system redundancies, it means that one or more of the redundant systems critical to the vehicle's safety and functionality have failed.
Okay, so something on the vehicle is not functioning, but when it arrived, they said it was a run and drive, which was crazy. So the car ran and drive before. So something about the car got taken apart that the vehicle doesn't like, and it's somewhere here. Like, it's somewhere small that's around here.
So it says possible causes: hardware failure, could be a sensor, processor, or other component like that. Software glitch, press and hold the scroll
Oh,
wheel
yeah, just press and hold them and restart the system.
for 10 to 15 seconds, yes. Wait for the screen to turn off.
So what we'll do is, I could do that after
You plug everything in.
I get everything plugged in, because we already have one of the cameras in. Obviously, we're not gonna get the front camera in, but at least when I get that, my autopilot will work.
If it's redundancies, then maybe it's just saying you need at least, like, it'll run with one broken camera, but it won't run with two.
Maybe we can get it running. Maybe we can get something going.
Oh
There you
my
go.
goodness.
Damn, look at that freaking tuck, boy! It says loss of system redundancy. Yeah, it's still just as quick. There's a significant loss energy available for your battery if it gets colder. I'm gonna call Cybertruck and see if they carry these harnesses here. Because this harness right here, I don't want to like jankily wire it together, but I do need it. It's the bumper wire right here. They don't sell anything for this, so I have to find like some back road crap like eBay. I've been eBaying everything. So I think right now this is really all we can do. Is just kind of let it do its thing right now. Nice! Nice! Look at that! Look, who did that? Who did that? Who did that? Suki! Okay, well, I did not want it to come to this, but the Cybertruck is going to be going to the Tesla Service Center today, and I am going to figure out what is going on and why this truck is not wanting to drive. I need to have it reset by Tesla because every time I put the battery in, it just kills it, and there's no way for me to really go in and actually reset anything myself because I don't have the tools to do it, and it's just going to cost me so much to even buy those tools, so I'm going to send it out to Tesla themselves, and I'm going to have this tow truck pick it up, send it there, and then we'll see what happens. And the truck hopefully should be able to drive because there isn't anything damaged within the drivetrain area. So that's all it's gonna take. So to make it ultimately clear, the truck died again. It still has system redundancy. I don't know why I can't reset it myself or go into the system services and what I need to do in order for this to be able to work. So I'm having to set it to Tesla so they can just do their magical little powers and make my brick turn into a running brick.